Welcome. So, I've been gone for a bit. The last thing that happened was the audio combat winner.
Wyth. Am I saying that right? Wyth?
And a few of you asked for a breakdown. So here I am now, 6 months later. But at least it's getting done. So without further ado, make sure you hit that sub button and do all those things. Help my boy out. I'm Wyth, and let's get straight into the breakdown video. So this is the project file, pretty hefty. So let's just start with the break, the intro, the verse. So it opens up with a simple little pluck thingy, I guess. That's kind of the main thing driving it around, I'd say. And it's just kind of a copy of the drop synth, which is just the simplified version. Then you also got this ARP, these chords, bass line, and the vocal thingy, which is from the sample. Next thing we've got is just the drums, which sound like this. And they definitely slap. They slap hard. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The first reason is because I'm soft distorting the entire drums. So if we listen to it without and then with, so that really helps it just slap, if you know what I mean. And another thing that really keeps it going and kind of gives it a nice feel is the fact that all of this isn't perfectly in time. It's kind of bakpo. So the hats, for example, are not on the grid. The first one is sort of, and the second one is more off. Plus, the second one is a quieter hat. So you'll see this one, and then this. And the snare is slightly before as well, giving it an early hit to the snare. I'll show you what it looks like if everything was on time perfectly. So this is what it'd sound like if there was no off notes, no quieter notes. And then what it sounds like normally. It's a lot better. It really is. So next up is the build up. Pretty simple stuff going on here. Just kind of some effects going. And then the melody is being faded in. And then we've got this little drop vocal, which is me actually, just pitched down a bunch. And yeah, that's kind of everything to the build up, just a few elements going in, no bass. And next up is the drop, the thing all of you have been waiting for. So, first of all, the drop is insanely simple. It starts out with this bass, which is literally just two sounds, just a distorted saw with white noise, and then a sub. And then that together is just slaps, you know. Then I got a chord stack here. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's filling it up. So it helps it out a bit. And then you got just these like small fillers, not doing a whole lot, but helping fill it up. That's why it's called a filler. And then you got this special little filler, which is insanely simple. This was just an afterthought. It's just FMing slowly and pitching up. Pretty cool. And then the moment you've all been waiting for, probably, I don't actually know, but the vocal chop. So this was pretty fun to make and actually surprisingly pretty easy. So this is what it sounds like without any effects and pitched down to somewhat original pitch.
Who it is, you already know, you already.
So yeah, it sounds weird.
Who it is, you already know, you already.
So basically what I did is pitched it up and turned on a auto-tune, or pitcher in this case. And basically I set it to the key of the track. So basically what I can do is then go through the vocal, get the chops, and then I can kind of get a rough idea of a melody just from that. It doesn't even have to be actually in pitch because it's being auto-tuned. Then from there I added a Camel Crusher, which is on American High Gain, simple preset. And bam, you've already got the sound. Just a little bit of EQ, a bunch of EQ, and then reverb. Very, very simple stuff. And that's what really makes this track. Just keeping it simple, not overloading it with stuff, and it just slaps, you know? And that's also what I've done with these little vocals in the verse. This is actually him. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Oh. Then there's also the second break, which is pretty simple. I'm not going to go too far into it. But it kind of just slows down just because, why not? Felt like it was high pace, slow it down a bit, and really bring in a simple melody. Another thing that really helps slow it down and kind of keep that tempo going so you feel like the tempo's there is... Nope, not that. Just kind of a constant going on a tempo, right? So you feel the tempo slowing down and it's not too sudden. And yeah, in this part it's just very simple. It's a little vocal that I made. Some bass, just a 808, and then drums and a melody. Sounds pretty dope. And the last thing is probably this second variant of the drop in the second drop. So when it would normally end, then you get a little switch up and it goes to this. So it's basically just the same vocal chop, just stretched out. Normally it'd be something like, it's literally the same thing, just stretched out. So simple. And then a ARP. So, yeah, that's the track. It's actually insanely simple. I hope I went in depth enough, but yeah, that's all there is to it. Keep it simple, and then people will like it. So, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want other content like this, maybe breakdowns of old tracks, or maybe make some new tracks with you guys. I don't know. You let me know. And yeah, make sure you hit that sub button, comment, like, all those thingies. Also, thank you so much for all the support you guys have given me. It's really meant a lot. Cool to see people actually enjoy my stuff, not just me sitting here all on my own. And yeah, see you in the next video.